say them all, work, 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 work. But the problem is that the students are not feeling the impact of this work being done, 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 done. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Mikiela Gonzales, and I'll be your next school president. Today, we're not going to talk about my achievements, because I believe my campaign thus far has addressed such curiosities. Instead, what we're going to focus on are the plans I have to meet or give up students forward. And the premise of my plans lie in 3 pillars. So follow me. The first is accountability. The next, engagement. Then, integration. So let's go back to accountability. The first of which I believe students should be involved in the evaluation of counselors. And the reason for this is, the gratuities and the benefits we receive as guild counselors are based on our performance. So why is it that you, the people we are serving, are not the persons who determine the extent to which we receive these benefits? We need a more inclusive approach to evaluation. Secondly, we can figure our town hall meetings. At the core of leadership is listening. I believe we need to listen to you at town hall meetings more. That needs to be the focus. As well as listening, we need to ensure that we report to you after on the progress we made on advocating for such issues. Lastly will be the publication of our guild finances. Now, on average every year, the guild gets approximately $40 million to spend on your development. Yes, that's right. So the thing is, you must know how it spends, right? Right. So what happens is that I'm not saying we're going to say, yeah, the $40 million is how it spends at the end of the year. We need to take you on a journey. We need to say at the beginning there was $40 million, then after semester 1 we made this profit and this loss. And this is how we end up at $50 million, and so forth and so on. So in terms of accountability, now let's deal with engagement. So I'm going to throw a question out there. How many of you know where your compass is? Or even hear that the guild publishes a compass every year? Well, I'm going to take silence and some consent. The thing is, the compass is very important. However, I believe the platform in which we are using to publicate the compass is a technologically advanced age we're in, right? So I believe we need to take it to a virtual space. Not only will this be more cost effective, it will allow for us to include more of our campus experience, the UTC experience, and the WJC experience. The next thing, this year our outgoing VP will have embarked on engaging companies outside of the university for discounts. And this was a valiant effort. However, the vision I have for us is something not only for the financially, the students who are asking for financially. I believe also as university students who go to parties, we might go to the Philip Sherlock for a movie, we might go to go and get food and clothing. And so I believe we don't need to only engage you on the campus, but off campus as well. Lastly, on the engagement, I think as your councils need to understand that we are not the only leaders on this campus. The faculty reps, I believe, did a tremendous job this year. For me, campaigning, what I realized is that some students still don't know their faculty reps, and it's not that the inefficiency of the faculty reps, however, they simply cannot be alone. So why not call on the club presidents and the club executives? Why not call on the class reps, the departmental reps, to help us? I believe your contribution is valid, and you have a place on our guild council. So we've spoken about accountability, we've spoken about engagement. Let's move to integration. For international students, I know the removal of the visa is a pressing issue. I've spoken to the presidents of various associations this year. I've spoken to past guild presidents. And so this is not an issue that will come up today, and it's not an issue that will solve tomorrow. Right? However, in the short term, I will continue to advocate for such issues. And what I want to do actually is to revolutionize the office of the president. I want to put up the position called International Student Representative. Because at the end of the day, I'm not an international student. So I'm not going to understand the challenges that are unique to you as a Belgian student, or you as a Trinidadian student, or you now Vincentian student. And so you need someone who's going to understand and represent you effectively. Next, our religious students. I believe this is the perfect opportunity for us to partner with UTC and the university company to ensure that you get a holistic university experience as well. Our commuting students. We have 17,000 students on campus, 12,000 of which are commuters. it is clear that we need to put more resources and more effort into things like commuters day, commuters week, even with the hall chairs incorporate commuters into their hall activities. And so, my plans for you are to ensure your councils are comfortable, engaging, and integrated. But here's a note I want to end on. Since the start of this campaign, there's been a misconception that because of my soft-spoken and my compassionate nature, it is a limitation to my leadership. But I say to you confidently that it doesn't take someone who is aggressive or combative to be an effective leader. Let us talk about President Barack Obama. Let us talk about Nelson Mandela. Those people did not need to be aggressive and they did not need to be evil. The thing about it is, I actually think this is the reason why admin doesn't listen to us. And my approach to admin is going to be one that is diplomatic, one that is respectful, one that is solution-oriented. And most importantly, my leadership is going to focus on their councillors coming off of their high pedestal and offer